All right, guys, Goodwin Race Team back at it with another video for you guys. I know it's kind of late in the day, but we're going to go ahead and get at this, go ahead and get this put on. Something I've been waiting on for a little bit, and it was pretty cool to get. I didn't ever think I would actually go this way, but here we are. Let me show you what I got. We have got the Advanced Fuel Dynamics Flex Fuel Kit. So this actually does anything from E85, as it says right here, to 93 octane or above, and it will automatically adapt. I've already got everything kind of set out over here as I was kind of looking at everything. So they give you the complete kit to go E85. They give you the fuel lines to go ahead and replace, which you have right here in the side, which runs around right here to the back side where you have this clip right here. So you'll have to pull this clip, pull that line, and then replace that line. Of course I would do that. I accidentally leaned on my button on my key. Anyway, so you have this that goes in line with that. I believe this is the inlet, this is the outlet as far as outlet coming to your fuel rail, which your fuel lines are set up for. Obviously, you have the right angle for the right angle on your fuel rail, and then that will go to this side of this sensor, and then this will go obviously on the other side to the back side of that fuel line that we're going to pull off. So other than that, we've got two pull injectors, and then we've got to actually line these out for each injector. Obviously, you have two connectors for each injector, so you'll pull the clip off, clip it into here, and then clip the other side into the injector. You have to be careful not to bend these control modules in the line. They will charge you $200 plus shipping to fix those. So you have to be very careful on installing this, and very careful as far as where you zip tie anything if you do. That way nothing gets messed up or bent. Because if this gets bent, that is $200 plus shipping. So be careful. Alright, so now we've got the old fuel line out, and we've got the new setup ready, and we just gotta go back here. Let me get some light going. We just gotta go back here and connect to this fuel line with this side, and then connect that side to that side, and of course run our wiring to each of our injectors, unplug each of these, and plug in the new adapters, and of course zip tie everything up, make everything look at least decent, and see how she runs. So we'll get at it. All right, so we've got all the injectors plugged in, got everything kind of zip tied up, kind of run around. Of course it's not gonna be perfect. Of course normally there's a shield over it. I don't actually have it on at the moment, but just kind of zip tied all the wires up together, that way they weren't hanging out getting burned anyway. And then of course you have this to your main computer, which I haven't plugged in yet. I want to make sure everything's running right before. You also have a ground on here, which conveniently there wasn't anything on this, so I just went ahead and hooked it up to this one. But of course I still got to hook it up to here and then figure out a place exactly where I want to hook it up in here. That way I can actually have it secured down somewhere. Probably secure it down with zip ties somewhere up in here. But yep, other than that, we're pretty much done. All you had to do was fuel lines with that adapter in between, hook up your sensor in that. I actually did that beforehand, that way I didn't have to worry about hooking up that sensor after. So everything is good there. The fuel line's hooked up, the adapter with the sensor and it's hooked up, fuel line's all hooked up. All the injectors are hooked up, so we should be pretty good to go ahead and start this. Make sure everything's running right, nothing's acting funny. everything's getting a good connection, and then go ahead and plug in our Procommander Pro. So this is actually good for any bolt-on mods, as well as if I ever did forced induction, which eventually, hopefully, I'll get to that point. But I'll be able to run this as well. That way I can run E85 with everything. But it does support that, as well as upgraded injectors. I believe it was 600cc or fucking, I can't remember the pound per hour, but it's like 600cc per hour or larger injectors it actually supports. It says it runs fine.